Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And last night, the Denver Nuggets advanced to their first NBA Finals in franchise history by sweeping the Los Angeles Lakers, where they await to play probably the Miami Heat, who are up 3-0. Nikola Jokic just continuously does historic things. It seems like every game we're hearing about something he did that hasn't been done since Wilt Chamberlain, or hasn't been done, period. Yesterday, he set a new mark for most triple doubles in a postseason with 8, and he's still got the NBA Finals left. If you've been a follower of this channel, you know I like to do a lot of Mount Rushmores. I've done Mount Rushmores by sports, each team's best players in franchise history, so 4 best, and then I've done it by positions in NFL and MLB this past offseason. I'm going to do it for NBA as well. So when I do the centers, it's probably going to be, I haven't really done the research yet, but my guess would be Kareem, Wilt, Bill Russell, and Shaq. Although I would have a really hard time leaving off Hakeem Olajuwon. Moses Malone maybe would be 6th. But my question is, by the time Nikola Jokic's career is over, can he find his way on that center's Mount Rushmore? Now, there's a lot of speculating and forecasting that would need to be done, as he is still just 28 years old. Still hasn't won a championship yet, although he is 4 games away from doing so if he could win in this year's finals, and has plenty of opportunities to do so. They still have their core of Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon around him. But again, can he be one of the 4 best centers in NBA history? Let's take a look at his basketball reference page. So he's got career averages of 20.2 points, 10.5 rebounds, 6.6 assists. But of course, those numbers continuously go up, as the last 5 seasons he has 2 MVPs. This season was a runner-up for MVP. A lot of people think he should have won, but that's neither here nor there. 4th place and a 9th place MVP finish. Take a look at the last 3 seasons. They've been absolutely incredible, as Jokic has averaged 26 points, 12.2 rebounds, 8.7 assists, 1.4 steals, while shooting 59.1% from the field and even 36.5% from deep, 83.2% from the free throw line. This past season, just finished 0.2 assists away from becoming the first center and 3rd player in NBA history to average a triple-double for a season. Look how efficient he was, shooting 63.2% from the field, career high, well over 50% for his career. Has become at least close to a league average 3-point shooter, and he just, stuffs the box score every game. And this is a guy who was a 2nd round pick, so just extraordinary what he has done in his career. You look at his postseason, look what he's doing in this postseason. 14 games, 29.9 points, 13.2 rebounds, 10.1 assists, shooting 47.1% from 3. Again, 8 triple doubles in 14 postseason games. His efficiency goes down a little bit in the postseason, but that's to be expected. Still absolutely fabulous numbers. Before this season, made 1 conference finals in the bubble season of 2019-20. Advanced numbers, love him as well. If we take a look there, each of the last 3 seasons, he has led the league in player efficiency rating per. This past season, led the league in true shooting percentage, 70.1. And look at the win shares. They love him as well. Each of the last 3 seasons, leading the league in win shares, 15.6, 15.2, 14.9. All 3 of those seasons also leading in offensive win shares, almost 100 win shares. And he's not even 29 years old. Incredible. If we look at most MVPs by centers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar leads the way with 6, but Jokic is 1 of 5. And I'm going to say, and let me mention that, it could be debated whether Tim Duncan can be considered a power forward or center for the entirety of his career. He played both. For this, I'm going to consider him a power forward, so I'm not naming him. But one of five centers Jokic is to win multiple MVPs. He has two. Moses Malone, three. Wilt Chamberlain, four. Bill Russell, five. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, six. And again, being 28, Jokic has plenty of opportunities to maybe add another MVP or two to his ledger. If we take a look at single season pers. So last season, 2021-2022, Jokic had the highest per in NBA history at 32.85. This past season had the 11th best of all time at 31.51. Also had the 14th best ever at 31.28 in 2020-21. So Nikola Jokic, again, hasn't won a championship yet. So, we can't put him on that pedestal. But my question is, by the end of his career, do you think he has an opportunity to be on that Mount Rushmore of centers? Again, Kareem, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and probably Shaq, although I'll have to take a long look at Hakeem Olajuwon. But do you think he could, again, well, let me state that all five of those guys, Shaq has four rings, Kareem has six rings, Bill Russell, of course, has 11. That's untouchable. Wilt has two, and Hakeem has two. So all have multiple championships. Jokic doesn't have one yet, but again, he's 4 wins away. But we can't assume that he's going to win this one because while Denver will probably be a fairly large favorite. Well, the Bucks and the Celtics were fairly large favorites against the Heat, and look what happened there. So again, it should be a tough series. Miami gets one more win. Jokic probably will have to win at least 2 championships to have a chance. But again, already seen as the best passing big man in NBA history. Just so efficient shooting the ball, great rebounder. Some could say a weakness is defense, but I think it's overstated. He's just so fabulous at offense that, even if he's a league average defensive player, he's still an historic guy. Look at his triple doubles. This season led the league with 29. The previous season led the league with 19, 16 the season before that, then 13, then 12, then 10. He's got 105. I don't know if he's going to catch Westbrook, but by the time his career's over, he might have the second most triple doubles in NBA history. So, what are your thoughts? Can Nikola Jokic be a Mount Rushmore center? You figure, as I mentioned, probably have Akeem fifth, Moses sixth, then seventh and eighth might be the Admiral David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. If you want to go way back, George Mikan, Willis Reed, Bill Walton. Where do you think he'll rank all time? Again, you'll have to do some speculating on how the rest of his career is going to go. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.